out there on the junkyard.
Dude, did you also watch a Western? Because that's what they sound like, bro. That's what they sound
No,
like.
I'm just a fan of the medium.
No, I mean, not really. But actually, funnily enough, that reminds me. I'm in a class about the history of pirates. And did you guys know?
How does that remind you about pirates?
I'm getting there!
Cowboys and pirates
Did you know?
are the same.
How about you shut the fuck up and I tell my story?
They're ocean pirates
Bitch,
or ocean cowboys.
What I was saying is that the pirate accent is not real and was made up for the character Captain Long John Silver.
From the book.
From the fast food?
Well, for the movie.
No, that was named after the book.
Yeah,
Treasure Island.
I don't know.
By John Louis Stevenson.
Like the Disney movie?
Yeah. So I don't think the accent was present in the book, but whoever played Captain Long John Silver in that movie, he like made up that pirate accent, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And everyone believes that that's how they talked, but they actually didn't.
Wait, there were pirates in Treasure Island?
Yeah, that's the whole book.
The movie. What? What?
The whole thing is a kid gets kidnapped by pirates.
I have not seen Treasure
Have you
Island.
not seen Muppets Treasure Island, Caden?
Have you not seen Page Master?
Wait.
Fuck you, Caden.
Am I forgetting what Treasure Island is? I thought I saw it when I was like 5.
It's the guy with the parrot on his
I'm
shoulder.
thinking Treasure Planet.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
dude.
The adaptation. No, that is the
Movie,
same
dude.
thing. No, it actually is the same thing. It's just a sci-fi version of it.
Dude,
I love that movie.
That movie's
Dude,
so
when
gas.
when I was growing up, I'd be like, "Mom, put on that Treasure
What is
Planet."
Treasure Island? Oh, what the fuck?
It's what it's based on. That's what Treasure Planet's based on. Kid.
Yeah.
But
Got
Treasure
it.
Island
Think
is,
of
like,
Treasure
older.
Planet,
Like,
but then put it on Earth in the ocean.
It's like Hook, but less cool.
no, you're wrong.
I don't.
Treasure
Well,
Island's
I
fine.
would just say it's Treasure Planet, but on Earth.
Yeah.
because that's what it is.
I feel like if Hook is anything, it's derivative of Treasure Planet. Or
I also wouldn't compare
Not-
Hook because that's Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Captain Hook.
Caden,
shows
just
up.
because it has pirates doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But it was
That's
made by
like
Disney,
saying
and, like,
that's
is
like
older.
you're being racist, Caden.
Caden.
What?
Wow, Caden.
But
Wow.
about pirates.
Wow.
It's like whatever like the
Wow.
Latin word for
No, no, no,
pirate
no.
is,
wow.
and then ist.
Wow.
It was an older Disney movie about pirates.
It's a Corsariacist, I think. Because
What?
the word, bitch, I'm in a pirate class. The word Corsair, which is
That's
how
a
in my class.
That's shit.
How
That's
about
the name of a
you
ship.
shut the fuck up and let me tell you? Oh my god! Interrupt me one
Real
more
quick,
time.
I played
actually a
Black
ship.
Flag. I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Corsairs are how we describe the Maghrebian pirates in the Middle East. The Maghreb, on the Maghreb coast, because you don't say Barbary coast, because that actually comes from the Arabic word barbaric, so that's a racist. So don't say that.
I'm gonna keep
I've
saying
watched
Barbary
all
Coast.
of One
Just
Piece,
kidding,
so I
just
think I know a bit more about pirates.
I don't think. Wait.
Caden,
Wait.
Caden, I hope you go to eat a food that
I've
you really
actually
like,
watched all of One
and the
Piece.
textures
Yeah,
are
yeah.
just awful, and the texture is just terrible. I hope you eat a slice of pizza and it's slimy, and
I
you can
hate
never eat pizza
I hate
again.
pizza.
I hope
hate
you eat
it.
chicken nuggets and it's slimy, and you can
Oh,
never
you're the
eat it
worst.
again.
You wish me
I
to
hope you
lose a
find the
safe
One
food?
Piece, Caden.
Thank you.
I do too.
I hope you find it and that it's real.
but it's 1,000. You have to search for 1,000 episodes plus. It's like on 1160 or something right now.
That's just
Sounds good.
life, you know. Like you're always
Yeah.
looking for that One Piece.
Always
That
finding the
One
One
Piece.
Piece. I want to know if
But
it's real.
I think the difference is for me every day it's a new One Piece. Like today I'm like fuck, I gotta buy a new phone case. That's my
No,
One
I
Piece.
got the One Piece in mind.
What?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you what my One
What?
Piece is.
all right.
It's like my white whale.
You're a white whale.
That's
Yeah.
wild, bro.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No,
Is that Moby?
actually, I do.
Under the
It's
sea.
it's an insurmountable task that I must take care of.
Yeah, Pinocchio.
That's like Moby Dick.
What about Pinocchio?
He had
kid?
that whale and he got eaten by
Oh,
Moby Dick.
I thought you said my white whale was Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Pinocchio could be a whale if you really wanted him to be.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Don't do that.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
don't be like that.
Anyway, I'm going to start us because we still haven't actually began.
No
My
water.
first point, chat. I was telling Caden about this.
What's your point?
but-
Let me read it out loud for you.
Bitch, I hate you. So last night my phone stopped working properly.
It
My SIM
exploded.
card, yeah, it exploded. And so I don't have like reception anymore. So when I'm walking around campus, I don't have the internet. And going through my day to day, not being connected to the internet has been kind of insane. I've been really both anxious and not anxious at the same time. Because I'm like, man, I'm not getting stupid notifications about things I don't care about. But then I'm also like, oh my God, what if that professor who I applied for his research thing is calling me and I have no idea, and I still don't know, even though I have internet in my room.
What if someone died?
Yeah, I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it.
You have no idea.
So I think it's just interesting. I just want to ask you guys, when was the last time? Because it occurred to me when I was thinking about this earlier. I'm like, man, when was the last time I was like actually truly disconnected? Not for like a camping. I guess you could count like a camping trip, but like, when was the last time I lived like my normal life while being disconnected?
I hate it. I personally hate being
I'm not a big
disconnected
fan.
completely.
Yeah, I'm not saying I like it.
Probably like 10 years. I don't know. Like it's been a long time.
I'd say it's only for like a day or two, but like when I think like 2 years ago, there was a big thunderstorm and I lost power for a couple days.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And like I had no power, no internet, so it was like full disconnect, and I was just bored out of my mind. Like I didn't have my license, so I couldn't
You
go
gotta
anywhere.
read.
I couldn't even our stove didn't work. I had to cook over a fireplace.
That's kind of fucking awesome, though.
But it was not fun. Like, let me tell you, I was starving. I'm like, it's dinner time. I hope I have some leftovers. Nothing.
Yeah.
Had to grab a pan and start cooking over the wood-burning stove.
And then
I
you
was
can't
like,
like
"God
get
damn it."
water.
It was just not fun.
Wait, wouldn't like your sinks? Are your sinks connected
Your
to
sinks will
electricity?
still work, but you only have so much water in like
Yeah.
the
Reservoir.
because the power like keeps it like going. Like you can
Oh, is
only
that
have so much
actually-
like flow
Wait,
going
but don't
before
wait,
you
wait,
run
wait,
out of
wait,
flow.
wait, but for you specifically, don't you have a well? Wouldn't you be fine?
Well, yes, but it's the same thing. Like it's
Oh, is-
powered.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
I don't pump that shit.
In my mind, there's just like it's just like every time you turn the sink on, it's just pumping it up.
There's
but,
like a guy out there.
I guess that doesn't. I guess now that I say that out loud, that doesn't really make any sense.
There's a guy who waits out there for the little little
He's
signal.
like, oh god damn it, Noah wants fucking hot water.
Yeah, a little bell
It's 3
rings and
a.m.
Noah's
Why
trying
does
to-
Noah want some water? That fucking bitch.
We
Noah
don't
just
pay him
keeps
very
them.
much.
There's like a little like I'm imagining a bed that's like attached to a tree.
He's got a little lofted
and
bed
the,
in the
yeah,
fucking woods.
and the pump is like directly below it. So he like sits there. He's like reading in his bed, and he's like, oh,
You know,
god damn it. He like
God
reaches
damn.
down and starts pumping it.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
That's
how
what
it's
it's
like.
like. That's what I've been to Noah's house. I'm actually just describing.
So actually, yeah, when I don't have power, we can rely on that guy. Actually,
what's his
that
name?
guy.
What's his name? Like
don't
I'm
know.
imagining
It's
his
been
name
so
is like
long.
Armistice.
I prefer not to know.
Armistice. I think
I
that's his
prefer
name.
not to know. No,
I'm
I
pretty sure
prefer.
that's his name.
Why would his name be a stalemate in a war?
Armistice. I don't know.
Or
He's a
just like the end of a
stalemate.
war?
Yeah, he's
No, I
the
choose.
thing
I
keeping your
choose not
family.
to know his name.
He's the thing keeping your family from going to war with each
It would
other.
give me too much
What?
empathy for him if I knew his name.
Oh my god.
That's
that's
crazy.
horrible.
But I
That's
prefer not.
actually crazy.
But I prefer not to think about the fact that when I'm getting water, a man is out there pumping it for me.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wow. You know, that's capitalism, actually.
Yeah, but that's my life
Capital.
without power.
Yeah.
I didn't even say what it was.
Well, it's just crazy because all day I've just been like, man, like this is how I used to exist when I was like a kid.
Yeah, I would just read and
I-
or
But
play
even
action
then,
figures.
I've had a
Yeah,
phone
no.
for a really long time.
Yeah.
I mean, even
I
if
got
I
my
didn't
phone
have a
in-
phone. Sorry, Matthew. Go ahead.
Got my phone in 7th grade.
I think me too.
I got my
Maybe
phone in
earlier.
5th grade.
Even if I didn't
mean,
have a phone, I was always attached to like a laptop. Or
Yeah, I had an iPad before I
something.
had an iPhone.
Yeah.
It was an iPad Mini. I destroyed
I
that fucking
didn't.
thing.
I had an Xbox 360, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
I had the like game consoles. I
Yeah,
just,
doesn't
I
really
had
count.
a, I
yeah,
had a
but
PlayStation.
I didn't have a laptop. That's like what I'm trying to say. It's like that's
Oh.
like the closest thing where like my
I
Yeah.
feel like
consoles-
honestly I was thinking about this the other day because I was talking with someone about speed dialing, but having a flip phone was honestly so peak. It was great. Flip phones are awesome.
I didn't like.
I feel like the younger generation like below us won't like know what it's like to like not have a
Oh no, they'll have no idea what it's like to not be
They're
connected
being
all the
born
time.
with those things, bro.
I feel like I don't know. It's so easy to say this, but I feel like I would not let my children have like smartphones until they were in like middle school.
That's
like
what my parents did.
I remember the time when I got PlayStation Live and I was like, yo, I can play with my friends now. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's good character building to like just like interact with the world for your childhood.
Yeah, no, I
like,
agree.
Yeah.
I'd
I think
say late elementary school, I might get like a flip phone, slide phone thing for
Yeah,
cheap.
no, I would too. I would too.
Or
Just
I guess
'cause,
like a
like-
basic like.
Like if they're hanging out with
Phone.
friends, like call me or text me.
Yeah.
Like after school.
But like, how often are elementary schoolers like hanging
Well,
out?
no,
Well,
because
like
I
a
got.
bar.
I guess I didn't because I lived in the woods.
I lived in town.
Yeah.
I lived in town, so I got one in like 4th grade or 5th grade, and it was nice because like if we ever like just like walk to a park or something, I would just call my mom and just tell her.
I guess in like 5th grade, my parents got me a phone, but I only used it to contact my parents
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that was all
it's
I
kind
really
of
needed to use it for.
it's kind of insane.
I still called
like,
Caden on a landline, and I had a
Yeah.
phone. Like what?
That's
I
crazy.
had a phone too. I had a phone too, but it didn't work inside my house. I had to go stand outside if I wanted to call on that phone.
Yeah,
So I
Caden
grabbed
and I
the
was,
landline.
like, Caden and I would
the
just
fact
call
that you
them
guys had
landlines.
landlines. I've
for a
never
long
lived in a house
time.
with a
Oh,
landline.
I still have a landline back home.
My parents
That's
just got rid of
crazy.
ours like 2 years
That's
ago, I
crazy.
think.
That's
But that
gonna
was
be like
yeah.
like something like a flip phone. I think for like people like Christopher Nolan, you know, like I know he's a flip phone, like who like don't want to be part of social media because they don't like they want to do their own thing. Like I think flip phones will stick around, but like a landline, that shit has got to be dead.
Yeah,
tech,
those are probably
bro.
Like there's
all the way,
no unless you're like maybe the only place I can see it is in like offices and like schools and stuff like that where like having the different like lines and like connecting with people easily.
Sure.
But like household use, dead.
The
No,
only
it's
thing
completely irrelevant.
the only thing ours is ever used for is that like older relatives will only call that number. So like great grandparents, they only can call the flip or the landline. And
Yeah.
I answer it, and they're like
Hey,
hello?
Kaden, I'm in 1912.
No, I'll answer it. They're like, hello, and they'll say my mom's name. I'm like, no, this is her son. And I'm like,
Yeah,
great.
I remember those phone calls.
Kaden,
God.
could you put your mother on the phone, Kaden?
I'm like, yeah, no problem, Grandma.
God, I remember like being in like my room and I could just hear the fucking landline,
I hate the landline.
the landline ringtone.
Yeah.
Just
The worst-
fucking
It's-
in the other room.
The worst part was my dad just stopped answering it. I'm like, Dad, what if it's someone important? So like he just let someone else do it. I'm like, come on.
Wait, so
He'll
you
be-
still have it? You
Yeah,
actively are not getting rid of it.
No, but
He's
he knew
not-
the strat. He knew the
No,
strat.
he literally
Like,
he'll be in the living room like closest to the landline, and it'll start ringing. He won't get up. I get out of bed from my
That's
room and I
crazy.
gotta go
That's
get it.
crazy.
Because he's just like it's always spam. It's always like it.
Your dad,
So
your
he
dad
just-
is so funny. I
He
love your
just
dad.
won't touch it.
Dude, your dad is like the only person who agrees with me that blue cheese dressing is a good fry dip, and so for that, me and your dad he'll always hold a special place in my
That's
heart.
the one bond.
I don't know if he knows how important that was to me, but it was very important.
well, I just like I don't know why you would ever want to use blue cheese when you can use like mayonnaise or ketchup.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Great
mayonnaise, bro.
first pick, Matthew.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm just saying, like mayonnaise is low key
astounding first
underrated.
pick. I
bro,
love
for
mayonnaise.
fries.
I love
I've
mayonnaise.
I've used mayonnaise as a dip, but only when I don't have other things available.
Like,
No,
Well,
I'm-
before
I'm
you
saying-
dog on him,
No, I
think
didn't
about what's
dog-
in
I'm
fry
not
sauce.
dogging.
Think
No,
about
I'm
what's in
literally-
fry sauce.
I was not dogging. I just said I like it. I just said I
I
prefer
love-
other options.
I love the flavor of
Like
mayonnaise.
blue
I
cheese.
think mayonnaise is
Yes!
the first pick. Mayonnaise is the first pick for a dip or like for a condiment is crazy for fries.
No, it's actually not crazy. I love mayo.
For fries.
No, I'm telling you,
fries.
I'm telling you, dude. We'll look back on this pod in a couple years, and everybody's gonna be like, "You had taste, bro. You had taste." Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Elton
telling you
John
right
does
now,
that.
bro.
Elton John does
mayonnaise is cracked with French fries, bro.
Okay.
And I'd go for ketchup
not bad.
over blue cheese.
It's-
Well, yeah, because ketchup is like the
No.
classic.
like when I
Ketchup-
think
okay.
blue
Too
cheese,
much.
Actually,
when I think blue
ketchup-
cheese, I'm thinking wings, bro. Like I'll eat blue cheese on wings, bro.
Okay, I respect that opinion, but on hot take, ketchup is not a good dipping sauce. It's actually just not that good of a sauce.
Dude,
You put it
I
like
love
on a
ketchup.
burger or on a hot dog, but like it's not good to dip things in. And maybe
Dude,
that's
I love
unpopular.
ketchup. It's so
but
nice.
like it's not it.
It's-
Don't
I
you
like
hate
like
tomatoes?
mustard.
Yes, I,
like
hate
it.
tomatoes, but I love
I
ketchup.
like it because it's like it's just a good middle ground.
Can you do
I
like
like
spicy
mustard,
ketchup
bro.
or just like normal ketchup?
I just do normal ketchup. I don't
feel
think
like-
I'd like changing it
Dude,
up to make it
hot-
spicy. If I want
hot
spicy
honey-
stuff, I want a different flavor.
Hot
Hot honey
honey
is so
is fire,
good.
bro. And
I don't know
it
how
gives
we
you
got
good
here,
nutrition,
but-
bro. It gives you good nutrition. So
Don't question
Yes.
the process.
I'm thinking
Guys,
any
maybe that's-
mysterious orange sauce also.
Oh god, guys,
He's like a
maybe our
good-
next tier list is tier listing dipping sauces.
Condiments or whatever.
Condiments?
Any
Yeah.
mysterious orange
Relish F
substance.
tier.
The problem is
Has anyone
relish-
actually tried relish though?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
had
I was
relish.
I put it on a hot
Relish
dog the
is
other day.
fuego,
It's
bro.
not that bad. It's not that
It
bad.
just
I
looks
just-
so
I'm
gross.
afraid to touch
No,
it.
but relish.
I
is
also afraid that
But
it's
it's
like
like-
a
it's
swamp.
relish is good. Relish is good, but he needs some backup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It looks
you
like
can't
the
just-
place they killed that horse in Neverending Story, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
but
but
you
hear
never
me out.
eaten it, bro.
Hear me out,
Like,
hear me out, hear
how
me
could
out,
you
hear me
tell,
out.
bro?
It's like when you want to have like a hot dog, right? And you want to put the tanginess of a pickle on there.
Yeah, you want
But the
more of a
problem is
tang
you
on that
can't
hoe.
you
Yeah.
can't put a pickle in there because it won't work with the bun. So by putting some relish on, you're getting the tanginess and taste of a
How-
pickle without the inconvenience of the size of
Dude,
a
I'm
pickle.
How if you
telling
don't
you-
like pickles?
How is the texture of the
No,
relish?
I'm
Like,
telling you, it's like a pickle, but it's not
Ye-
as
I would
big of a
say-
chunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Like-
just like a normal like sauce. Like if you've ever had
Like okay,
'Cause it- to
I'm
me,
telling
it
you,
looks like
S
it's
tier
like-
combo. I'm telling you, S tier combo. Well, that's just bad relish. Like good relish is like it's got the texture. I'm telling you, relish with
I'm
hot
asking
honey,
about
bro.
the texture.
Relish
sounds
with
good.
hot honey, S
Wait,
tier
but Caden,
combo,
no.
bro.
Hold on, wait.
I don't
So
give
let
a-
me
I don't
tell
give a
Caden.
shit
So
about the
Caden,
flavor.
Caden, it's kind of like it's like diced bits of
Okay,
like
yeah.
diced bits of pickle, and then it's like in like a concentrate, I guess is what it is. So it's like
Yeah.
it's like little bits of pickle almost.
I know. So that's my problem. This is gonna sound so weird. I have a problem with like diced and cubed foods.
I mean-
I hate foods that are just shaped in a cube.
No, that's all right.
I
That's
think-
all right.
I
But
respect
what I'm
it. I
saying
respect
is,
it.
Bro would
what I'm
not like
saying-
the meat cube, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is you can't disrespect it because you haven't tried it yet. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I think you
That's all I'm
should
saying.
try. I think you should
All
try
I'm saying.
relish. I feel like because I
Should try
feel
relish.
like
Dude.
it opens up your possibilities.
Dude,
Because the other day I had a
relish,
hot dog.
Onions, hot honey.
Yes,
S
I
tier,
had
bro.
I had a hot dog with relish, onions. It was white onions and red onions.
Yeah,
and I
bro.
was like, it was delicious. It was so
Dude, I'm
good.
We're getting
telling
way
you,
too much
bro.
relish glaze
Put
right
put
now.
some hot honey. Put some hot honey there, Will.
I'm
Bro,
sorry.
I'm telling you.
loves hot honey.
I'm telling you, bro.
15 times.
In the past
Okay.
fucking 2 minutes, I've heard
The
Matthew say
reason
hot
why
honey
I
like
like hot
3
honey
times.
so
honey,
much.
bro.
The
Hot
reason
honey,
why
bro.
though. Okay, so when I'm eating my sweet potatoes, right? Because sweet potatoes,
you-
one of
but
the
Matthew,
best nutritional
have
value
you tried hot
carbohydrates
honey?
out there. Bro, it's fire. It got buffed. Did you guys see the ITA
What?
got buffed? Now that's a wild link up.
Did you see the ITA cup?
Yeah. only Will get it in the car right now. but-
only I got that. Yeah.
The amount of times Matthew said hot honey reminds me of how many times they say evil spirit in the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Matthew,
Dude,
can you say
I
hot
love
honey
seen
one more
JoJo?
time?
Have you seen JoJo's?
Yeah.
No,
wait,
but
what?
I was in the lounge last night and one of my friends put it on
Dude.
and I was like, what the fuck
Noah,
is
lock
this
in
shit,
and watch
bro?
all of JoJo's.
Don't
What-
watch
like,
it.
it's
Don't
so-
do it.
It's so
It's-
good.
It's not as good as
My
other
evil
ones, though.
spirit!
I will say
Oh,
this.
did they watch it in English? Did they watch it in
No,
English?
I prefer it in English because it's so fucking funny to watch. It's
I just-
hilarious. It's
I
hilarious.
hate it because the first 2 parts has American voice actors doing British
No, but
accents.
what are we saying? Are we
So
saying
funny.
are we saying JoJo's as in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or JoJo's as in the one from the 90s?
Not the OVA. No one's watching the OVA.
Who do you think, or what do we think?
Okay,
you think
so
we
my
talking about?
brother actually likes the OVA way more than Bizarre Adventure.
The
Do you
OVA.
guys know? Do you guys know how I
is-
feel during this conversation?
How do you feel? Well,
Veggie straws.
No,
Uh,
I'm telling you,
That's not
right
an emotion,
now, Noah.
Will.
Noah,
Fucking stupid bitch.
Noah, no, I'm telling you right now. Noah. Go
Man.
watch Samurai Champloo. You like
But the
Cowboy
evil
Bebop.
spirits.
You like Cowboy Bebop? Go watch Samurai Champloo. It's
Why are
by
you
the
being
same
such a
studio,
bitch?
and it's so good, bro.
Evil Spirits. Was he watching part 3?
No, it's the one with the first one with Jotaro.
No, that's part 3.
Is it really?
Yeah, Jotaro's part 3.
Oh yeah, we were watching the third. I guess we were watching the third part then.
Yeah, Jonathan's the first one.
The ancestor,
Yeah.
the one that fights Dio.
Yes.
I see. What I don't know what Dio used to look like.
Like, bro knows this. Like, how does he know? It's
That's
only-
what they explain it
How
in
many-
the
how many-
beginning of the
oh.
third.
Episode 1, or
Okay.
like first part of part 3 is like they talk about part 1, like a
Yeah, and he has his
Um,
evil
I'm
spirits.
just saying. For an anime to start out with, I wouldn't start out with JoJo's.
How
Like,
the
it's
fuck-
just not where
I'm-
I'd go.
I've
remembering-
seen others. So
I'm remembering what my point was, and I don't know how we got to JoJo's, but
It's okay.
it's because the amount of
honey.
times you was saying hot honey reminded me of how many times they
it's
said
really
evil spirit.
what this is reminding me of is, can Relish run Suicide Squad? That's the real question.
No.
With the right amount of willpower,
Did you guys ever do that Suicide Squad video?
We
No.
will one day.
One day?
it will
Okay.
happen as long as the game exists.
Servers are gonna
to
shut
play.
down before they make it.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
long
they'll
as
do it.
well,
They
we
shut
can
it
play
down.
private
They nuke
lobbies.
Noah and I will have a
No,
LAN
you would
party.
have to make your own server. You would have to make
Yeah.
your own
Oh
server,
fuck,
and then
you're right.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably get on that, Noah. I'm not gonna lie.
It will never happen.
But I
I'm just
spent
kidding.
$15.
I'll be out of school, and you'll be in school.
I will be.
And so
I
then,
will
Yes.
and then we'll play.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll be
Noah
s-
can edit the video because he's not in school.
Well, no, because my internet
No.
probably would not cooperate enough for me to be able to.
Just go to my
edit.
house,
Dude.
bro.
Dude, what do you mean? Dude, you're still at your dorm.
Yeah, I can't edit a video that hasn't been made yet, dipshit. What are you talking about?
Dude, bro, you're gonna get done. You're gonna get done the 28th. You're done.
But I got
in
shit to
28th,
do. I got things to write.
Bro, my
You just
wiener's
have
got
to.
shit
You just
to
have
do.
to like. Whoa.
Whoa.
Did you say to me?
Inappropriate behavior.
It's gonna do you, bro.
Why are you being
who-
such a bitch?
Guys,
Okay.
who's HR again? Who do you run that by? Will?
That's me.
Uh,
That's me.
Will,
yeah, that's me.
It does say
but
I
will.
need you
but
to
I'm-
take
but
some
I'm
action.
but
It
I'm
is
CEO
highlighted in red.
Yeah, but I'm CEO Daddy Norton, so
CEO is not immune to HR.
CEO Daddy Norton does what he wants.
You're actually the creative director, not the
Yeah,
CEO.
Matthew. Fuck out of here.
No, I'm also creative director.
No,
That's
no,
like
no,
the
there's
whole
one
point.
thing-
It just
Listen.
says creative R director.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
actually Reddit.
R
Creative
slash
R
director.
director.
Creative R
Reddit,
slash
Reddit,
director.
yeah.
He's the certified
that's
Redditor.
crazy. That's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, all
as,
Redditors, they'll
as
go
HR,
through me, bro.
I'll be sure to investigate that. I'll
Okay,
get back to you. you know.
Yeah.
What Reddit? Me and Noah and Henley were gonna make a Reddit video. I think someday.
Okay.
It was in our We Fuck
There's a
chat.
lot of things on Reddit. I don't
Like,
remember
like
what
I
you're
don't.
talking-
Is it
No,
just
but,
one of
no,
those
but
like?
it was in our We Fuck chat, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
Is it just
I
a
forget.
Reddit story video where you
Well,
just
we'll
each
talk.
take
We'll
turns
talk about
reading
this
through
later
it all?
with Henley because he'll remember.
Okay.
But
R slash Limp Biscuit.
it
Yep.
had to do something with like something weird.
It's just one of those days. You don't want to wake up.
It's just
Okay.
one of those days.
Everybody
Anyway.
sucks.
Everybody
Uh-huh.
loves our podcast because we stay on topic.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
say
do.
we're really good at staying on topic.
Hey, but we're being funny, right?
Are we?
Right
No,
now.
we're not. Are we?
At
No,
this
we're
moment,
No.
I think we're being
No.
quite
Our
hilarious.
our viewers love us, bro.
Matthew's about to ruin it. I can tell with this next
Oh,
one.
he's got something poised on his tongue.
Let's see. Poison?
Okay.
This is
Okay,
it. Wait,
oh,
Before we
God.
start, can I say one thing? Have you seen the video of the Australian politician where he's talking about how he doesn't mind gay marriage?
Yeah.
And he's like
Yeah.
happy and
Yeah.
smiling, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"But those
Fortnite.
fucking crocodiles!" And he like immediately
No, but
changes.
no, he says, but I ain't doing nothing about it because
Yeah,
each
yeah,
year,
yeah.
yeah.
13 people die to crocodile. Anyway, that's how that reminded me of
Is
that.
is the story about the Australian president or whatever shitting himself in a McDonald's true?
Yeah, that's real. That
Okay,
happened.
good.
It
Good. I
probably
just
is.
wanted that.
Dude, I need,
Yeah.
I need to read up on my Australian
Okay,
government lore,
Matthew,
bro.
tell your point. Go. I'm sorry I stopped you.
Okay, so this is gonna turn into a 5-minute rant, and it will go
Okay.
into a longer video at a later date.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
But
You
I'll
guys
start
see
off by
this?
saying this: Warzone, dog shit battle royale.
all right. One moment. Let me.
PUBG, dog shit battle royale.
Call of
even,
Duty game.
even though I play it,
Okay,
even though
thank
I
you.
play it,
Thank
there
you.
are there are still mistakes in it that need to be fixed and that weren't fixed. Okay, Fortnite's all right battle royale. I just don't like playing it because of the style of it.
So you don't like it.
Well, I don't like it. Doesn't mean it's dog shit though. You know what I mean? Like for example, do you go into a Fortnite game and are you afraid that there's going to be hackers in the game that are just going to ruin your experience? And the answer to that
No.
is no,
don't know.
right? Because they have a good anti-cheat. But if you look at Warzone, if you look
Rainbow
at PUBG,
Six
like the
could
ones
never.
well, Rainbow has an all right anti-cheat because you'll be like the day after you'll be like, oh, 25-hour game because they got banned. So it does work. But like PUBG, Warzone, it doesn't really work too well. And what I want to say is that there's really not like a good battle royale out right now that's like realistic, sort of, you know, like semi-realistic, because all battle royales aren't going to be realistic, right? But what I'm saying is like a semi-realistic battle royale that doesn't have a shit ton of cheaters. Like for example, if you look at Valorant, right? I've been playing since the beta of Valorant, right? And I don't like Valorant. I'll get into its weaknesses at a later date. But what I can say has great, right? Is great anti-cheat, okay? And the way they do this is by Riot Vanguard, right? It has basically access to your whole computer, right? I don't care if you have access to my whole computer if you guarantee there's no cheaters, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, okay?
Valid as fuck.
I think that you're missing on the most important battle royale, which is the Roblox version of Fortnite.
Roblox,
Realm Royale?
Fortnite.
Blocks
Yeah.
Night. I can't remember what it's called.
He-
Fort
he
Blocks.
is-
I can't remember.
Fort blocks.
Fort Blocks.
Anyway,
Me
Fire.
like Fort blocks.
that's about
Fire.
done with this point. But we'll get
Wait,
into
That was
Let
it.
me
That was
let me
everything.
just say about the whole topic about battle royales.
there's another point I have after
oh,
this.
I'm so
But
sorry.
keep going, Kaden. Keep going.
I know, like, I don't know if it's a hot take. I've never really enjoyed them. Even like back when like Fortnite like first came out and people were like huge into it, and and this is just my view on like games. I like games that have like a sense of progression, and with me, battle royales feel like they just reset every single fight or every single game, and I'm like, it just
Yeah.
doesn't give me any satisfaction.
Well, it's like
It's
an
very not
esports
rewarding.
styled game. Like you wouldn't like any competitive shooter.
No, just
because it
unless they have
just-
like a story mode. If
Yeah,
there's
that's
any
the-
sort of single player campaign, like I could do that. But
So would you like Black Ops Call of Duty 2 back in the day?
if-
Like
maybe I've never played it.
would
so
have
like
no
it
idea.
had a pretty good campaign, especially by COD standards, like one of the best.
Yeah.
And it
Infinite
had
Warfare
multiplayer.
slept on. Infinite Warfare campaign heavily slept on.
like just from like a base like level, I'm not usually a big fan of like shooters and stuff. But
Yeah.
if they had some sort of campaign, like I'd probably play it like all the way through.
I think Battle Royale is just not the genre for me. Like I have fun, and like when we play Fortnite together, it's fun, and like I enjoy it. But I can't. To me, it doesn't have very longevity. I think for a similar reason you just said, where it's just like sometimes the pure chance of it all just like really annoys me. Like feeling like you lost a gunfight not because you were worse, but just because they got better loot and landed in like the same area you did and just got a better gun. That's
yeah.
like really annoying, and I understand that that's part of it, and like that's fine. Like I can put up with it for like a few days of playing, but to me that inconsistency, like it's hard to feel like you're like I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I just feel like the RNG just makes it hard for me to feel like I'm like doing something.
I feel like, and this isn't to sound mean or anything, but in regards to that point, I feel like that's just like a skill issue. Not necessarily. I'm not trying to be mean here about it, but there are things you can definitely do, like not landing hot, right? You can reduce your RNG, and the more you reduce your risk, like to me, this is what I like about battle royales, right? Is you're reducing risk in order to win, right? And another thing I personally liked about battle royales growing up is like you're one dude, you're landing in a map filled with 100 people, and you're the only guy coming out, like that feeds your ego, because you're better than everybody else.
I guess it's just for me. It's like you play a game of like Siege or a game of Valorant, and like I like going into it understanding that like I can do this, and I will have these options available to me, and I can do these strategies, and like I like because to me that makes like I feel like every time I play the game, it's like rewarding, and it's like this cycle of like even when I lose games, I'm still getting better, and like I'm grinding at it. And sure, I get pissed off at Siege and Valorant, and that's like whatever. But it's just like when I win a game of Fortnite, like I don't know. I feel like whatever I did to win that game is not always very translatable into the next game.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but like for example, in battle royales, like high ground is like a big thing, right? So like if you know that, then you want to get high ground, or you want to be dead side of zone. Like there are certain mechanics that allow you to do this.
I'm not saying there's not any strategy at all. That's not what I'm saying.
Well,
it's just
yeah,
it's just
no.
not as direct.
There's always skill and strategy in those types of games.
Yeah.
It's just not for me because I feel like every game is so isolated from another, and I don't like that in the style of games that I play. I like things that feel like I start off and by the end, like I like progression. I like a sense of progression.
You just like single player games.
I do. I like single player games with a campaign, like a story.
That's nothing wrong with that.
And if they have like a multiplayer side mode or something, yeah, I'll play it every once in a while if it's fun. But it's not what I really need in games.
Yeah.
The next thing I wanted to talk about is a possible new video coming to the channel.
Oh.
It would be a CS:GO tournament.
How exciting!
God have mercy on me when I try and play CS:GO.
It would be a CS:GO Danger Zone tournament, so it's not really like
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yep, just like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Remind me if I'm wrong. CS:GO is the game where people like they have the knife and they slide on the objects and
that's CS:GO
read over the stories.
That is in CS:GO.
Okay.
And it's like a particular it's like
you go into a server and you upload your mods into it. You're not playing mainline CS:GO, which is sort of similar to Danger Zone.
If you know how Valorant works, CS:GO is like Valorant, except instead of like magical powers or whatever, you just have like grenades and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more realistic. It's a lot more grounded. For that reason, I've never played CS:GO because what I like about Valorant is like the strategy that the different abilities bring in, and I feel like CS:GO would be too gun skill based for me. So I've never played it.
So I'll talk about this in a second, but Danger Zone is it's a mod on CS:GO. It's basically like a battle royale version. But we would have like a tournament for some. I would put up the prize pool, right? And they would like roughly equate to $20. But it would, people would like play for the prize pool, and then I'd make a video out of it.
And then make no money and lose $20.
I mean, I don't mind.
I don't mind throwing away my money.
I love.
Well, we're throwing away time here, right?
True.
Right now.
Shut up, bro. What are you talking about? We're all just throwing away time.
I mean, like
which equates to money. Like it's like the similar thing.
I do this pod not because I think we'll be successful and that people listen to it.
You're passionate about it. Chris.
No, it's because I just like chatting with my friends,
I know.
and this gives us a good excuse. This gives us a good excuse to be like, guys, we need to talk on Fridays.
You know what? Actually, it's a really great point.
Yeah, like I don't expect anybody to listen to this, and if someone does, that's fucking sick as hell. But
cool.
It's not really about them.
These are like audio logs in a video game that you pick up.
Honestly, so years from now, we could just go back and see, like, damn, this was like first year college.
I mean, we do that. We can do that with high school. I mean,
oh shit, we have the
we actually literally can. That's actually funny.
I'm never gonna say details to make them findable to anybody. But there is a high school podcast we did.
I need to go listen to the first episodes of that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, someone was awesome. I don't remember who. Someone was telling me that they listened to them not that long ago, and they were like, "Yeah, we like." Everyone sounded so young, and they were like talking about like just such weird shit.
I still like viscerally remember the Spotify episode.
They were on Spotify.
They all
but the
Spotify episode.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, thank you.
Full legal name.
Name drop from harder.
Okay, 3 different names in a row. All
He's
drops.
gonna cut this. He's gonna cut this.
No, he's not. Look at him.
Look at him. Look at him.
I'm gonna.
Make a note of the time, Matthew. It'll save you the time.
Yeah, just like.
Write down 34 minutes.
It's like it's just it's insane that we have that option for high school, and we'll have that option for now too.
I'll save it for another 10 years, and then I'll look back.
Yeah, I don't think... My problem is I edited every single... Matthew probably feels this way about this. I edited all the high school ones, so I feel like I've heard them all too many times. And
It's been so long since I heard any of them.
I feel like I know what happens in every single one of these.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that way about the ones we did in high school. And those were worse because the edit... Actually, I don't know how hard you edit these. but I had to edit those so much because of the fact that people kept swearing in a high school podcast.
Oh,
And so
I know whose fault that was.
And I was in the fucking trenches trying to
remember
remove all
going
that
to your
shit.
house
You know whose fault
afterward
that
one
was?
time and watching you go through the process. I was like, oh, this poor fella.
Who are you gonna blame for that, Noah?
Writer.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
100%. 10 out of 10 times.
He'd get into his little
I
mic.
thought I
He'd
was
get into
gonna-
his
I
little
thought I was
mic
gonna-
and be like,
And
bitch.
say the worst shit ever.
I remember when we did the
Cut that. People
Cut
will
that,
find
cut
out.
that, cut that.
Just bleep it, and leave our reaction.
I remember when we did this for that podcast, and I remember he dropped his address or something.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like,
he
Come
doxed himself.
fight me, and he dropped his
Yeah,
address.
to our
That was
rival high school.
Yeah, because we have this thing. It's like it's a competition against our rival high school, and this dude drops his full address and says, "Come fight me if you want to."
It was really funny,
No,
actually.
but me and Ryder were out for the smoke. I just wasn't gonna drop my Addy, bro.
I can't remember if I left that in or not. I genuinely don't remember.
I mean, it's
I
not
don't
like...
think I did. I feel like I didn't.
You think any of them
I
were
don't
making the
know.
drive to go beat this random kid up?
No, but that's
Cut
not.
that, cut
Episode will
that.
take a minute to
Matthew's,
edit.
yeah, Matthew's gonna understand the.
Would even
Cut
have
that.
listened.
Yeah, so
In the
it's
first
whatever.
place,
It's whatever.
so.
But yeah, so it's definitely. I imagine that's nice for Matthew that it's not as demanding, even if it's still not 100%.
But yeah, I make these videos I make content because I like making content. I don't make it because I'm expecting whatever to come out of it.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
No, I made all those Pokemon videos just because it was fun. I know they didn't do amazing, but
Your last one did pretty good.
well, yeah,
relatively.
you put finale in something, and a lot of people like to click on it.
Yeah.
Which is so odd.
But-
I don't get that.
I
Why would you
know-
watch
I
the
know,
last
like-
one?
I know I didn't check the watch breakdown. It could have been the first 10 seconds, and people click off. But
Maybe yeah, but they watched. So
but it was fun, and I had fun doing it, and that's all that was that's all I needed.
That's how I felt about
Yeah.
the Star Wars videos, but I need to get back
yeah,
into
I
doing
just
them.
it's just so hard. Here on the quarter system, it's just so hard to
Oh
find
no!
time
Now
for me to make
now
videos
I have
and
no
stuff.
time to do it. I used
Yeah.
to do it during. I had a 3.5-hour gap last semester between 2 classes, and I would do it then.
Yeah.
And now I just don't have that break anymore. And
yeah,
now
I just have.
yeah.
I just have a lot more. I don't even think my classes are. I feel like I'm less busy this quarter than I've been the last 2 quarters from classes. But I have a bunch of now new responsibilities outside of classes. I'm in 2 bands now, which is pretty crazy. I know.
Well, look at Mr. fucking Fates Pants over here having a fucking band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
2.
fucking floundering. I don't know how the hell do you find people that get no one wants to do it.
So what
I
happened
have
to
a
me?
friend who wants to do it, but then
So
we
my-
just don't ever do anything.
My first group, they put stories on their Instagram. We're like, hey, we're looking for a drummer, and I texted them, I DM'd them, and they said no, they already found a drummer. It was my friend Josh, and then he decided that he didn't want to do it anymore. So I was like, cool. So I played with them, and then we played at a battle of the bands, and some of my friends were in the audience, and one of my friends is a music composition major, and he was watching us play, and he's like, I want you in my band, and so. Yeah,
Bro got
There you
fucking
go.
drafted.
I did. Call me the number 1 seed, bro.
Dude, there's a fucking scout at your thing, bro.
Call me Bryce Young because I'm the number 1 seed. Then I don't do anything. That's his name, isn't it?
I see some
I
young talent up there
don't
on that
know.
stage.
I think it's Bryce Young.
Who's Bryce Young?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Tennessee, or sorry, not Tennessee. Panthers quarterback. He was the number 1
I'm
draft.
so
I
glad.
see.
Yeah.
I'm so
Uh-huh.
glad.
Yeah.
Football.
Not Tennessee. That's Will Levis. I think. I think it's actually. I should check if that is Will Levis because that's embarrassing.
The University of Tennessee at Knoxville's quarterback is not Will Levis. It's
no.
Nick
I'm talking about the
Malida
school,
something.
or not the. Oh shit, not the school. The Tennessee Titans. That's what I'm talking about. Like NFL.
Oh, I don't know.
It's.
I
just
don't
looked it.
care.
It is
They're a
Will
nothing
Levis.
burger of a team.
Yeah, true. Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
whose
yeah.
point is next.
Mine. I'll go.
Whoa, okay, pal.
I'd like to go. It's my turn.
This guy finally did it, bro.
guys,
I'm so proud.
You did it.
I'm employed. I have a job, and I know it's late in my life. I know I'm 18 years old. It's my first job, and I know
You're basically a grandpa.
I'm basically a what?
You can retire now, I think.
No, guys. And so like it's simple. I just work on campus, and I only work 3 days a week. But I get paid weekly, and oh my god, is it amazing having income? I have never watched my bank account go up except for maybe Christmas money
I would
and birthday
love
money.
an income right now. That would be
And
How
great.
were you surviving the first semester of college without any money?
I was buying stuff on campus.
It's like dining dollars. Do you have dining dollars?
Dining dollars, and I was using my swipes at the market.
That
where I
covers
work.
everything?
Pretty much.
Oh, wow. I could not live like that.
Would you never like ate off campus ever?
Every once in a while, but
But
I
they
had
paid
some
for
stuff
'em.
saved up for
Oh.
from like graduation money.
But
Yeah.
that's like what I do is like I only make my own food. I don't really like go out unless I'm going out with like
Yeah, but you're spending money on
unless
food,
I'm going
though.
to the grill.
Yeah, that's like. It's a
Yeah,
little
so are
different.
you though. When you buy your card to, you know,
A meal
but we
plan?
already-
Yeah,
meals,
But,
that's
yeah,
the
but it's
same
not.
thing.
It's not the same because like I don't spend money every time I get a meal on campus. I already
And-
spent that money. Like I'm just
I was
getting
I was
food.
required to get a meal plan, and
That
I already
too,
paid for
yeah.
it, so I need
Yeah.
to use it.
It's redemption.
Yeah.
No, but
if I
you
don't use it, I'm
You
cheating
still
myself.
paid for it.
Yeah, I was required.
Yeah, but it's
to.
not. But what I'm saying is, when I use it, I'm not paying for it. That's what I'm saying. Like I already paid for it, so like getting food doesn't cost me.
It's
in
like
the moment.
redeeming tokens at the arcade.
No, but
Yeah.
you had a massive upfront cost comparatively.
I'm
No?
I
I'm
don't-
aware. That's not what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's different. Like every meal you have, you put in a specific price, right? And it costs you something. But when I go and get a burger, I don't have to like think about what that cost me. I just
Okay.
get a burger.
This actually does not matter. And so, Caden, please go. Continue.
I just like it feels good to finally like have an income. Like I got my paycheck last night. I got $200 for working a week, and I was like that just felt really good.
That's pretty awesome.
I know it's like I know like you guys have all gone through this before, but like this is my first time actually having like the ability to like have this income, and like it just feels good. And right now, since I
I'm glad.
don't really have any like true expenses, like I don't drive right now. I don't have to pay for like groceries or anything outside of like using my unspent points. So I like it's just pure income right now, which feels like really great.
I could, yeah, that'd be great. I'm in a sharp drop in my bank
I
account
have
right
no
now.
job.
Talking about food though, you know, I love sweet potatoes with
Shut the fuck
spicy
up.
honey.
Shut
honey.
up, please.
He's forcing
I
it.
want you to shut up.
This
This isn't like the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
joke,
this
man.
isn't like
It's
the
not.
Suicide Squad where it actually just genuinely kept
just
coming
tied
back up. That was such a good episode, bro. I think about that episode.
I was so
Still would
sad.
recommend.
Did that one have a scare that it got deleted or didn't load through all the way?
yeah, we thought
I
it
think
could-
so.
Yeah,
I was so sad
yeah.
when I thought like, oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They made it.
I was like, there's no way. If anyone watches any episode of ours, it should be that one.
The Suicide Squad Jackass edition.
It's
That
so
one
good.
I really like the tier list and I really like the first
The tier
episode.
list is good.
There's several tier lists actually.
The latest one. The fucking
Pixar
You don't
one.
like our Marvel
Yeah.
tier or not Marvel Lego tier list?
Did we have a Pop-Tart tier list?
That's not a podcast.
We
though.
did
that
have
wasn't
a
a
Pop-Tart
podcast.
tier
I
episode.
guess that wasn't a podcast episode.
that was
the
a side
Pop-Tart tier
episode.
list-
That was a Matthew and Noah special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had nothing to do. Wait, so when you say the first episode, did you mean the first episode with just you three, or the first episode I was in?
The very first.
I would
episode,
assume
yeah.
the one
Okay.
with just us three.
Yeah, that's
The first
fine.
Wait, for
Um,
what?
Episode
For
1
this.
of
It's
the
between
podcast.
those three for like my favorite.
Oh, episode
I-
1. You go like episode 1?
Yeah,
How many
because it's like
episodes are
the
we even
first.
up to?
It's the first one of the channel. It's literally the first upload of the channel.
It's
Are we
true.
at like
True.
18?
We're
50
we're at
subscribers.
26, bro. We're at like 26.
26
on the
what?
Are we
podcast.
actually? That's
Damn,
crazy.
We're at like 25
That's fucking insane.
Oh,
for
episodes.
podcast episodes. Yeah.
Are you
Some of
gonna?
them aren't showing up because they were lost, and those were the ones lost to the times, bro.
Well, yeah, there was the KSI one that was lost because we played thick of it during the
Oh,
episode.
Wait,
No,
did some episodes
no,
get taken
blocked.
down?
It's blocked. Yeah, it's blocked.
That wasn't lost. It's blocked in some countries. I think it's only blocked in the UK though.
Blocked in
It's
some
blocked
countries.
Oh, really?
in the UK.
I thought it was.
Oh,
I
'cause
thought
of
it was
the-
like
okay,
blocked
yeah.
Yeah,
everywhere.
because
I guess
He's
it
no,
where
makes
he's
because
from, yeah, okay.
the other guys could watch it.
Oh,
So I think it's blocked in the UK. I think that's
Okay.
how it is.
And then
we
the
didn't
last
get
one-
copyright. We didn't get a copyright strike.
I
Oh, we did?
remember we had an episode that I thought was really bad, and then Matthew was like, "I accidentally deleted it," and I was like, "Okay." I was like,
God.
"That's fine."
Yeah, so we're missing.
It happens.
I think that was episode like 7 or something. We're missing 6, 7, 9, and 10.
What happened? Just that stretch?
Actually, 6 and 7. One of
13.
I think 7 was dog shit episode. 6 was like just an accident loss, and 9. So let me tell you what happened to 10. I don't think we ever had an episode 10. I think I accidentally inputted 11.
What?
So
No, wait.
I think you're right. Actually,
I
That's
think
really
we're
funny.
off an
That's
episode.
really
no.
funny.
We have
You-
Weather and
you
Change
could just-
12, Lost World 11,
Yeah.
Who's Right
So-
10, partially blocked.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Where is that?
It's back. It's just partially blocked. And then so is episode 9, 8. A lot of these early videos are partially blocked.
Yeah. I mean, that's not.
And I
9
think-
and 8.
I just reminded
Oh,
you
it's
said
because
the.
of the outro music, I think.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
because
the
you
outro.
had to change it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
I forgot
remembered
that we-
you said the Lost World episode, and then I remembered what that one was about.
Yes.
And I like
Yeah,
that one
the
a lot.
Lost
I
World
like
of
that one a
Agartha.
lot.
Wait, which one?
Dude,
The
that one was
Agartha
fuego.
episode, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
the
we lost that
Agartha
one?
episode. No, we
No,
have.
No, we
Okay.
have.
We have the
that
Agartha
episode. That
blog.
episode is really good.
When I went on my
episode
tirade.
10 Sorry,
Yeah.
episode 10 isn't just. It's just not in the fucking podcast playlist for some odd reason. If you see it, can you put it in the podcast playlist?
Yeah, wait. So Matthew, if these are all partially blocked, there's a lot of videos. Can we go and
The
change whatever is
the
causing them to
partially
be partially
blocked
blocked?
one.
Like you said, you
It's the
changed.
outro.
We had an outro. I didn't even know we had an outro.
Yeah, it's the.
Yeah,
it's
it
It's the Gorillaz song, but without the lyrics.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
we
the
had
instrumental.
which Gorillaz song? did we
Clint
have?
Eastwood. It was the.
Yeah.
Why did you think we were gonna get away with that?
I don't know.
I don't know why you
Um,
thought we were gonna.
I
get away
told
with
him
that.
I was like, I don't know if that's
It
gonna fly.
wasn't. It wasn't. I was trying to get away with it. It just like
He
I
argued
just
because
don't
there
really
was no
care that
lyrics.
much. Like
I think
I
if
mean,
you.
you could argue it's transformative content. We can't get a strike for it though.
No,
like-
no, no, no.
Oh,
But I think
I forgot episode 6 was titled episode 10.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, that was the
Sorry,
Somebody said in the episode, "Wow, it's already episode 10 or something." And
I'm sorry I interrupted there, but I completely forgot about that.
Now we're just talking
That
about our podcast. We're just glazing ourselves right
This is
now.
a podcast about the podcast.
we're clip farming ourselves from
Yeah.
the future,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
all
yeah.
it's a reflection episode. Wait, so Caden, do you have any? Are you having any like life changes because of your job? Like, are you feeling like an adult, like more like an
I-
adult?
Yeah, at first I was like super nervous the first week. I was like super stressed out because it was just new, and I was like, oh, what if I do stuff wrong? What if I'm just awful at this? And now I've gotten into the routine, and oh my god, does it just feel so good to just when I finally clock out and I'm like, I just made a lot of money, or not a lot, but
Yeah.
I made money comparative.
made
to
That's
what I-
that's a really good feeling.
and like by my next paycheck, I'm gonna have $500 saved up in just like checkings, and like that
Big
feels.
bucks.
Caden, you want to buy a bro a case? You want to help a brother out?
With the lots of money he's gonna
Where
have.
do you mind me asking where you work or what you work in?
Yeah, literally just on the. I can see my work from here, from my window on
Are
campus.
you like in a campus store or something like that?
Yep, campus store, the market, and I just
See,
do like.
it's so crazy to me that at other universities, positions like that are students, because at Northwestern they're all like hired staff. Like we don't like
mean,
no
we're hired
students
staff.
work.
Students
No, no, no,
work
no,
in
no,
some
but,
of
like,
my stuff.
Students don't work in like food or like
I think it's
service
because
on
yours
campus.
is. I think it's because your campus is small enough for them to be able to do that.
Maybe, but
Whereas at ours is like 40,000 people.
Yeah, and everyone's
to have-
understaffed here.
You have to have so many workers, and
I guess that's true. And also, I'm sure
it's
there's
cheaper
a certain,
for businesses to.
I'm sure
hire.
there's some level of Northwestern like we're Northwestern into that
Well,
decision.
also,
but-
my school does it
Probably get
through a
better
different,
food, though.
like through a different company. Like all our food service is from a company, like a certain company. I'm not gonna say
yeah,
it, but
I'm not gonna say it either.
so but it's like
Birkenstock.
it's licensed out, so like
Yeah,
there's an
Birkenstock.
agreement.
Yeah, Birkenstock.
Yep, it was Birkenstock. Yeah,
shoe
you got me. We actually
We eat
shoes.
Birkenstocks. yeah,
Shamrock
yeah, yeah.
Farms, actually, bro.
Shamrock Farms.
But yeah, and then
Real
I'll
thing.
be working over the summer, probably
make
like
milk.
4 days a week.
Yeah, I'll be working like full time in a restaurant.
Full.
I'm not gonna go.
I don't
that
know, are you
far.
guys doing
I'll
part-time?
die. I'm gonna do part time.
Yeah, probably.
I just like
Full time's
need
a lot,
money.
especially. oh, I don't want to work at a restaurant. I really don't want to do it. I
Dude,
really don't
Then
want
don't
to.
do it. Then don't do
No,
it.
because it's the most that's so much
It's
money.
so
that I
it's
have
so
to make.
especially if you're a server, like it's you
Well,
just
yeah,
rack
because I'm
that
19
up.
now, and I'll be able to
Dude,
serve.
with how
Yeah.
much I've been making in the stonks, bro.
Oh my god.
Shut
so
up,
happy.
dude. Fuck
Okay,
you.
bro. Okay, bro.
Everybody else is
Insider
losing while I'm
trading.
winning. Dude,
kidding.
I
That's
literally
insider
called it. I
trading.
was calling it on the days, which was crazy. Like the day before, I'm like, bro, buy back in instantly 9% up. I'm like, oh.
Every time that Matthew sends something to our group chat about the trade he's about to make, I just sneer and then close the text.
I really should, but we really should be listening to him because he's right literally every time he
can't.
says something about
He's
it.
don't
not gonna
care.
be right at some point. He's not gonna be right. He's
gonna gamble
end
it all.
poorly.
It's gone.
Hey, here's the thing, right? When you're trading positions, like obviously you're gonna get,
Matthew,
some things right.
if I give you $20, can you bring me back $100?
I will never trade I will never trade any of your bank accounts because first of all, I'm not
See.
a professional.
See, I don't want to do that.
And
Then.
second
if I
of
have to do
all-
it, I'm out. I'm
And
not
second
interested.
of all, I know as soon as I make one bad trade, I'm gonna get a call the next day. Hey, my portfolio is 2% down. Even though on the year I'm
Matthew,
20% up,
Matthew,
I'm gonna be like,
Matthew,
Matthew, where's my money?
yeah, I'm just
Matthew,
it's
I'm gonna
just not worth
fucking
my-
kill you.
Oh my
Dude, $2, Matthew. It's all over.
Hey man,
I'm dead.
if I gave you $20, that's 10%.
Matthew, I'm gonna give you $20. Give me $1 million.
exactly.
$20 speed run.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I don't
I could
understand his
trade.
microphone. His microphone is so confusing. I don't get it.
Dude, I feel like with under like $10, I would rather trade CS:GO skins with your money than trade stocks.
What?
I'm not actually giving you money, bro. I'm joking.
You're gonna buy skins for yourself, bro.
No, you could make money by selling
but-
CS:GO skins.
Dude,
It's
I
deadass.
made
It's so deadass.
$5 on $25, so I made 20.
Wow,
I
impressive.
made 20% on my account in CS:GO.
Oh my god.
Wow, really impressive, buddy.
Wow.
Do you want to hear my
God.
do you want to hear my gambling earnings?
No.
What? What?
You're
My
you're
gambling
gambling
earnings.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
sports betting. I forgot he's
I
doing
made
that.
$21.62 over my past 3 gambles. bro.
Wow.
I went
know.
to work and I made $200.
I've never lost a gamble.
Yeah, because
I submitted a refund and made $1,000.
There you go.
What?
When?
What's your refund?
Yeah.
It's from like scholarship stuff that came in late, other
Okay.
random things.
Oh, I forgot about local scholarships.
I couldn't do them because you need
No,
updated
that ship-
letters of
that ship has
recommendation,
sailed. Oh,
and I can't
Yeah, that's not
I'm not
happening.
that close as a
No.
first year undergrad student.
Yeah,
There's
no.
no way I'm close enough.
Wait,
to
you
any
need
of my professors.
updated ones to get to
Yes.
renew them?
You can't exactly.
Oh,
use
that's
your ones
crazy.
about
I
your,
didn't know that.
Your teachers from high school being like, he's gonna do so well in this school that he's going
He's
to this
doing
fall.
great. But I don't
That's
know
so.
it.
I didn't even think
He's
about that.
doing
That's
great
funny.
though.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I didn't
Like,
even
I
think
thought
about
about
that.
doing the local ones, but I'm like, what?
I could
who am
probably
gonna
get
reach out
someone-
to?
It's too late, obviously now, but I could
yes,
definitely
it's
get
too
somebody.
late. I think I could. I think there's 2 professors.
I
think
definitely
there's
these 2.
that I like interact enough with that they like have a sense of who I am.
You know
I'm
how I am
like-
with female
I'm-
English teachers.
I'm like, pause.
Listen, we
pause.
understand.
Not
what you
like
mean,
that,
but you
not like
cannot-
that.
you
And
cannot
Not like
say
that.
You
Not
cannot
like
say
that.
And-
Not
and-
like that.
I could never do it with my college professors because I'm late to literally every class. Like my first 4 weeks of school, I don't think I was on time to not one lecture. Not one lecture.
So
Not
what are
even
you
your
gonna do?
First day?
Matthew, what
Not
do you
even
do
my first day.
when you want to go to law school and then you need the
Dude,
the-
I'm gonna be so good. They're gonna be, please, Matthew, come to class.
All they're
And
gonna
be
look
like-
at is his LSAT score, and that's all that's
Yeah,
gonna
they're gonna
matter.
be like,
That's not how that
172.
works.
They're gonna be like
Undergraduate
172.
doesn't matter at all, bro. Just take the LSAT, and then they'll be like,
undergraduate
come on,
does matter.
Come on,
you are,
come on, get
you
in
are,
here.
you are
Your-
wrong,
your
bro.
GPA
You are
get in
wrong.
here.
in your
You are
undergrad.
very,
Get
you are
in here.
very
No,
wrong.
Your LSAT, your
Go on,
LSAT
get
score
in
matters
here.
more than your undergrad GPA.
I would say they're
It's
gonna
still
definitely
important.
if you had a 2.0
Yeah.
GPA in your undergrad, but you
But,
do well
but
in
it,
your
it
LSAT.
also depends on what your undergrad. First of all, you're not graduating your undergraduate school with a 2.0 GPA, and second of all, it matters what your undergraduate course is, like your undergraduate degree is. Like
Yes.
you're not gonna sit there and tell me I don't know one motherfucker in engineering with a perfect 4.0.
I know someone in engineering here with a perfect 4.0.
Well, there you go. Get on his
That's-
level, Matthew.
That's okay. That's just try hard, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
Now.
He's my friend. He's
engineering.
he's so
Wait,
smart.
but is he a freshman?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
you don't
but-
end. We
no,
don't
no,
end with a 4.0.
No, but he's like overloaded his schedule. He still has a 4.0. Dude is insane. I don't know how he does it.
But it gets harder.
Like
Even
for
I don't
example,
have a 4.0. I have like a 3.9 something.
I have a
I'm a
3. I have a 3.8, right?
3.97.
And
Yeah,
I have like
9.16 or
I
something.
got a
And-
3.94 or something.
not like there's like almost nobody with a 3.8 in engineering. Else besides me. Like I know a couple guys, but
In the whole
Chat,
engineering program.
no, that I
3.8?
know.
Okay.
Right? Like
Oh.
I'm asking people like, hey, like, you know, like,
To flex.
yeah.
You ask GPAs
Yeah,
a lot?
I
You're
just
like,
want to slam my
hey,
dick on the table.
hey, you want to come exchange GPAs?
No, it just comes up and like you
That's
know, combos.
fucking, that's
you're like,
Northwestern behavior if I've ever heard it before.
Jesus. Dude,
You're
I
like,
gotta,
you-
I
you're
gotta
like,
double
you
up
know,
on
how
chem
are
and
your
bio
finals
next
going? And
semester.
you're like, oh, I got like a C or something. You know what
Look,
I mean?
kid.
I'm doubling up on chem and bio and each of their labs next semester. And
Yeah, good luck, dude.
I'm gonna
Lab
fucking-
times, you're
Bye
gonna
bye.
fight. You're gonna figure this
Bye
out.
bye.
Lab times are the worst. They're like, what is the most inconvenient fuck off
Oh.
time I could put in for a lab, and that's what they do.
no, because I didn't realize.
Have you considered
I-
2:15 to 4:30 in the morning? Have you thought about that
Have you
as your lab?
considered 6 p.m. at night?
No.
14 hours of lab.
all my labs are in the afternoon, so I'll have 2. But
I'm taking a linguistics
wait.
class next semester.
Wait, that's actually insane that you guys have your schedule for next semester already.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
it's
submitted
it's
it-
finalized and everything.
That's
I have no
fucking
Friday
crazy.
classes.
Submitted it Wednesday. I have 1 Friday class. and
That's
it's
fucking
bio.
insane. I won't know my schedule for next quarter until September.
It's just one of those days.
Guys, I'm taking a math class, bro, for the first time.
Good
This
luck.
in my college career, in my
Fucking
actual college
remarkable.
career.
Good luck.
I'm never
Wednesday.
taking one.
Yeah, I don't have to take
Yeah,
one
me
anymore.
too.
I have
me
to take
too.
I have to take
Me
vector
too.
calc.
I take a science class, but
I
I'm saving that for
literally-
later.
I literally
Yeah,
have
I
to
took
get
an
through-
astronomy class, and then I'm gonna take human origins, which is an anthropology class, and then that's my sciences.
I'm
literally-
already done with Calc 1 and Calc 2, so I didn't have to do that this year, so I have to do vector calc this
I gotta get through chem, and then that just opens up all the bio classes, so I can take human anatomy courses.
I just realized that we've been
Wait,
talking
what's your
about
major
school
again?
Oh,
on
Caden's
our
studying
podcast.
human anatomy. Don't even worry.
What's my major?
Yeah.
I'm anthropology, but I'm going into biological anthropology for eventual forensics. So I have to
Badass,
have.
actually.
I have
Wait,
to
I
have
thought you were
a lot of-
sociology. What? When did this happen?
No, I dropped the anthropology sociology double because I realized how many STEM courses I have to take now, and I gotta lock in.
You're
I-
a male in STEM, bro.
I should've-
Welcome
okay,
to the group.
what percent of people watching this is still watching this?
Good question.
Oh, zero. Like literally
Zero.
zero.
100%, bro.
Because it was 0 in the first place.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
do we want to save Noah?
My point always gets booted. It's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
Maybe
We're at
if you
an
didn't
hour.
put
Do
it
we-
on at the end.
Well, that's what I'm gonna put in the middle.
We'll,
No,
we
but
all
you
put
gotta
it on.
put it
There's
down.
always gonna be a
Put it on
point
5
at the
minutes.
end. That's how it works.
Yeah,
We'll put it on 5 minutes before.
There will never be an ending point.
Half the time, I have to
I'll
question
give
if
you
we're
an
doing
ending
it.
point.
I can just say it real quick. Honestly, it doesn't take that much to talk about.
Do it,
This
Noah.
happens
Go.
every
I'm gonna
week.
say
Literally
the
every
introduction.
week.
The introduction is gonna be verbatim what I wrote down.
Yes.
dude, the trailer looks good.
Yeah, it looks. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm
it.
so fucking excited for the Fantastic Four movie, even more than the Superman movie. Hot take.
There you
Okay,
go.
guys, that's
I don't
Noah's
think
point.
it is a hot take, bro.
We're good. We're done.
They released the second trailer yesterday.
how
I'm
Mr. Fantastic looks.
just gonna ask, who asked for another Superman movie?
A
lot of people.
Oh, probably.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Isn't that the whole point of the DCU revival? Okay, anyway, point. I'm not
The
talking about.
DCU has been in the shitter for the past like
Yeah,
10
that's
years, bro.
why they're restarting it.
That's
That's the
why
whole
they want-
fucking point. That's what everyone asked them to do.
Maybe
that
they
was-
shouldn't have fucked it up in the first place.
Matthew. Keyword Noah said revival.
Yeah, but it was fucked up.
Reboot. Yes,
Hey,
yes, because they're gonna
why the-
They're
They
restarting it
fucked it up already.
to do good. They're
Yes,
trying
they
to do it better now.
they're gonna get rid of that and do
And
like,
new
I'm gonna
stuff.
say I think the new movie looks great, but I'm not talking about. I'm just saying I'm more excited for the Fantastic Four movie because it looks so fucking good, bro. The second
does.
trailer looked awesome,
Like,
and I don't give a
humor.
fuck Listen,
got humor
I'm
on
gonna
point,
get
I
real
think.
close and personal to everybody
Oh,
here right
God.
now and say,
know.
if you think that the fact that the Silver Surfer is a woman is a bad thing and that you think it's a gender swap, you're stupid. You have no brain because number one, it's not a gender swap because it's actually Norin Rad's wife from the comics. There's two different characters, and they're probably saving the male Silver Surfer for later. She looks badass. Have you seen the scenes where she's fucking surfing on smoke waves?
Noah's all into it. I know it.
Looks
I know
fucking
it.
sick. And then Galactus's feet's at the end of the trailer walking through
Guys,
New York.
Noah's a big feet guy, so this is
Well, no, it's a
huge-
sneak peek.
This was-
It's a
this
sneak
was a big
peek at
deal.
the
This was a
at
big deal.
Galactus.
Noah-
Give us a first look,
Noah seeing feet
and the
is
vibes
always
are
the
right.
highlight.
It looks so fun. It looks fun to watch.
It
The
looks
feet
so
do look
fun.
fun.
I'm
The
so
feet
excited.
look
I'm
fun.
gonna have a great time.
Bro, this is gonna put in a fucking edit,
I'm
bro.
so excited for the fucking thing, bro.
Let
Here's the
him
thing.
go.
He looks
Look,
awesome.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Here's
Did
the
you guys
thing.
see the part of the trailer where he's hoisting the fucking?
Why are you, why are you shouting? Oh, there you
It
go.
looks fucking sick, dude.
I saw
What
a
is
lot
he
of
doing
people-
there?
I saw a lot
Why
of
are you
Snyder
shouting?
fans complain or compare that to Superman, Snyder, whatever, Man of Steel.
No,
where he
kill
pulls the
yourself,
boat.
bro.
Not
That's
me. Not me.
no, not you, but like the people who are saying that because that movie's dog shit, dude. Man of Steel's boring as fuck until like the very end, and then it sucks. Anyways,
What
but
about where his dad had to die because
I don't
plot?
care because why couldn't Superman just
plot.
save him, bro?
because
But
plot.
his dad was like, "Go away." I'm
Go away.
okay.
He doesn't want to
Go
be
away.
saved.
I
Even though
have to
Jonathan
die.
Kent like doesn't die in the comics, it's like not a thing he does.
I
They just
have
want him
to.
dead.
Go away.
And then they spend the next an hour doing Clark Kent exposition for no reason. But anyway, I'm not talking about Superman.
Yes, you are.
I'm talking about the
Okay,
Fantastic Four,
That was a great episode.
and
folks.
I'm excited for the
Um,
Mr. Fantastic stretching.